Yeah, just challenged them the last 3 days to get better. As we've been saying with this group, we're a work in progress. First of all, we have great respect for Cleveland State. We really respect the league. Every team in this league presents different challenges. So we knew Anaruna, with his size, his ability, once he gets going, he's hard to stop. So we wanted to obviously get the ball out of his hands, make him work. With Louder, he's one of the best off the bounce 3-point shooters in our conference. So we wanted to be up to touch in the ball screen, wanted him to see hands. We wanted to really challenge our guys on the glass. This is one of the best rebounding teams in the country, offensive rebounding. I think they're 28th. And then they're one of the best teams in the country at turning you over. So we worked on it. And, this was one of those nights where we played really well. And I think they had an off night, to be honest with you. But I have to give our guys a lot of credit. They dissected the scouting report. I thought Coach Robinson and Coach Asher did a tremendous job on the defensive game plan. They really had our guys ready to go defensively. Happy about our scoring production. We finally kind of got the lid off of the basket. This is how we want to play. And I thought Danny Reese did a really nice job with Gabe Dines watching extra film. He can be a difference maker for us. I think you saw that when he got in the game. So I credit our players first, but I thought our staff did a tremendous job.
Is this the kind of performance that you kind of been wanting to see from them these first two games, kind of finally getting to that groove that you want to see?
Yeah, I think that's what our brand of basketball is about, right? A high-octane, balanced offense, good percentages, good execution, fun to watch, right? Dunks, one-mores, creating turnovers, not living and dying on the three. But defensively, we challenged our guys, and they rode to the occasion. So you got to win the turnover margin. I think we did. We made the lineup switch. We've got 2 ball handlers in there. We did that last year with, Bryce McBride with Dwayne, and our offense took off. So we have guys that don't really care about starting or scoring. I thought EJ was awesome off the bench. I thought Gabe was awesome. Johnny Lovelace was awesome, dominated the glass. So we'll get them other guys in there too on Saturday. JB is coming off a little nagging injury, and then Emmanuel. So we got to keep building on our depth.
Coach, up 18 and a half. We saw the past few games you guys have blown some leads. What was kind of your message? You can't blow this one.
Yeah, I didn't say that, Oss. I might have thought it, but I didn't say that. No, this group had not played with that big a lead, right? I think Akron, we were up 14 or something, maybe 12 or something like that in that scrimmage. But, 0-0. And we always tell our guys, when they get in there, they're to write 3 things on the board and then a statement, right? So we like our players to get in there. I'll go with the coaches and watch every offensive clip, every defensive clip. That's how you see me rushing off the court, because I want to really figure out what we're adjusting and what we're doing and what my message is going to be. They're in there writing 3 things that they can improve on, and then also a message. So the message was simply from all of us, hey, it's 0-0. And I thought they handled it well. You said we got a little careless middle, but it's hard because they just kept coming at you. They're a hard-playing team. They got the personality of their staff. There's a reason they won over 20 games, made the championship. So we knew they weren't going to give up.
I know you told me yesterday you were focused on this game today, but you just got your 100 career win here at YC. What's it mean to you?
Yeah, my girls were really excited, and Rush, I think, just wanted to nail me with water. So him and BT got to nail me with water, and a couple of the other guys. You reflect. I got probably 3 or 4 text messages today. Got one the other day from a guy that was on my second team here. In my basement, I have all my team pictures over the years, right? So 11 years, 11 pictures. This is year 12 as a head coach, year 7 here. I think what you start to realize, Oss, is the relationships, right? The people that live the best lives. To me, it's not about money. It's not about fame. What makes me happy is real relationships with our players, and then seeing them grow on and off the court. We've had some unbelievable kids come to this program and go do great things. So that's really what coaching's about. That's what I take from it. 100's great or whatever, but you just think about relationships and memories is really, as you get old. How old are you, Austin? Yeah, you got a long way to go, brother. You're a lot younger than me. 41.
Sample of what this team is capable of.
I think so. You saw it tonight. We just gotta get the pedal to the metal at practice. You gotta have a focus. Last year it was the first month and a half was a war zone at practice. I mean, guys were competing so hard we had to stop practice and just say, all right, we're going an hour. This year's been a little different, but their preparation's getting better. Their togetherness is getting better. 12 new players on a roster from all different types of levels, different teams. It's really been interesting. I just told Ron, I think I've left the building here the last 3 nights at 10 o'clock. So what I've tried to do is spend real valuable time with these guys. Me and Gabe and Danny probably 30 minutes last night. I think we were the last 3 to leave. Today we met with Gabe again for another 30 minutes. Just mini meetings. How can we help you? How can we get you better? How can we coach you better? Where do you see things, right? And the more you have meetings, you build trust. And the more time you spend with people, you start to trust them and you build that relationship. And that's really what it's about. Every team's got talent, but who has the most togetherness, who has that bond? This team is starting to get there, and I've seen it at practice, and you're like, whoa, you just put up 94 points. You held a team under 70. Not really that surprised because I think I always tell this team's potential is really, really good. Are you going to maximize your potential? We have lately, and that was a good result, but we got to do it again on Saturday.
I know you said you might see improvements from Friday to date into tonight, but what are some more improvements to see tonight on the Morris now?
Yeah, just a little more discipline on both ends, screening, getting to our spots quicker offensively, continuing to make good decisions, whether that's corner reads, throwback reads, off-ball cutting, post-ups, be efficient around the basket. Defensively, just continue to be disruptive. Know when to shoot a 3 in transition, know when to shoot a layup. There was a play I was screaming for a layup, and I think BT or Rush made a 3. So they knew better than me. It's just we're all still trying to figure each other out.